Nobody tells women over 60 the truth about fine, thinning hair. Until now. If you have looked in the mirror lately and felt like your hair is working against you, flattened, limp, or just disappearing at the crown, you are not imagining it. And you are not alone. I researched the worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we are revealing 3 stunning short hairstyles that actually work for fine, thinning hair in 2026. And by part 3, you will want to pause, pick up your phone, and book your appointment. I mean it. We are covering why your current cut may be flattening everything you have, which 3 styles create instant volume and lift, and the 1 technique in part 2 that can make your hair look twice as full. And the very first hairstyle? It is one most women completely overlook. And it is the most transforming of them all. Let's go. Part 1. The textured pixie cut. Have you ever walked out of a salon thinking something still looks flat? Even though you just got a trim? You followed all the usual advice, maybe even asked for volume, and yet the hair lies down the moment you leave the chair. That feeling is more common than you think, and it is not your fault. Here is the truth most stylists never say out loud. For fine, thinning hair over 60, length is often the enemy. The longer the hair sits, the more it pulls itself flat. And when hair thins at the crown, extra length creates a visual weight that draws the eye exactly where you least want it. That is where the textured pixie cut changes everything. This is the one I wish someone had told me about 10 years ago. Because it is not the severe, close-cropped cut you might be picturing. Done right, it has soft layers, lived-in texture, and movement that reads as effortlessly chic from every angle. The mistake most women make with the pixie is asking for it too uniform. When every section is the same length, fine hair lies flat immediately. The fix is texture. Your stylist should be cutting in layers that vary in length by at least ½ an inch across the top and crown, so individual strands catch light and create the visual illusion of fullness. This one change, texture over uniformity, can make your hair look twice as thick. And here is why this ages you when you skip it. Flat, uniform pixie cuts emphasize the scalp showing through at the crown, which is the exact opposite of what fine hair needs. Visible scalp without texture reads as thinning. Textured layers read as volume. If you are currently wearing a blunt, all one-length pixie, swap it for a layered version with feathered ends and a soft fringe option at the brow line. The difference is immediate. Keep the texture alive between cuts by asking your stylist for a trim every 6 to 7 weeks, not longer. Fine hair loses its shape faster than thicker hair, and letting it grow past its shape line is what creates that dragged-down, limp appearance by week 8. This is the one that made a friend of mine stop mid-conversation and ask what had changed about me. She thought I had done something to my skin. You needed to hear this. Speaking of volume, part 2 is going to show you a hairstyle that uses the shape of the cut itself to create lift, no product required. Stay with me, because the technique behind it is something almost no one talks about. Part 2, the graduated bob. What if the shape of your haircut was doing more lifting than any product you have ever bought? That is not a hypothetical. It is exactly what the graduated bob does. And most women over 60 have never tried it for the right reasons. Here is the thing. The graduated bob has been around for decades, but in 2026 it has been completely reimagined for fine, thinning hair. It is no longer the stiff, helmet-shaped cut you might remember. Today's version is softly stacked at the back, angled gently toward the jaw, and finished with just enough internal layering to let fine hair move. The science behind it is simple. Graduation means the back is cut shorter and builds in length toward the front. That stacking at the back creates a visual mound of fullness. Your eye reads volume where the hair is densest. It is architectural lift, built directly into the cut itself. The mistake women with fine hair make with the bob is going too blunt. A blunt bob feels like a solution. It looks full in photos, it has weight. But that weight pulls fine hair straight down within hours. And by midday the volume you styled in the morning is gone. Blunt cuts work beautifully for thick hair. For fine hair, they are working against you. Honestly, a blunt bob on fine hair after 60 is one of the most common things I see. And it is one of the easiest things to fix with one conversation at your next appointment. The swap is simple. If you are wearing a blunt bob right now, ask your stylist to add graduation at the back and soft internal layers through the mid-lengths. Do not remove length. Just reintroduce shape and movement. Your hair will behave completely differently. There is one additional technique inside the graduated bob that changes how your entire face reads. And it takes your stylist approximately 3 minutes to do. The angle of the front pieces, specifically how they frame the jaw, determines whether your cheekbones appear lifted or dragged down. A piece angled slightly upward toward the cheekbone pulls the eye up. A piece that falls straight or angles down pulls the eye with it. That small detail changes your whole look. Yes, that's simple. Your bone structure has been doing the work all along. The right cut just lets it show. Maintenance for the graduated bob is every 7 to 8 weeks. The graduation shape rounds out quickly as the back grows, and once it loses its stack, it loses its volume. Do not stretch this cut. Part 3 is the one style that surprises everyone, and once you see it, you will understand why it belongs at the top of every list for fine thinning hair in 2026. Part 3, the soft shaggy layers cut. Let me ask you something. When was the last time your haircut made you feel genuinely excited? Not just okay, not just tidy, but actually excited? If you are struggling to remember, Part 3 might be the one that changes that. The soft shaggy layers cut is having a full renaissance in 2026, and specifically for women over 60 with fine, thinning hair, it is extraordinary. Not because it is trendy, because it is technically brilliant for exactly this hair type. Here is the key insight. Fine hair has no density, but it does have individual strands. The shaggy layers cut works by intentionally multiplying the appearance of those strands through visible, separated layers that catch light at multiple heights. Your hair looks thicker because light is hitting it at 5 different levels instead of 1. The mistake women make here is confusing the shaggy layers cut with the shaggy haircuts of the past. The overly choppy, heavy, rocker-inspired versions that were never designed for fine hair. This is not that. Today's version is delicate. The layers are soft-cut, not blunt-chopped. The ends are feathered lightly rather than blunt texturized. And the overall shape stays refined, never wild, never messy. If your only association with shaggy layers is heavy 1970s fringe and chunky ends, swap that image for something closer to editorial ease. Think of a woman who looks like she did almost nothing, and somehow looks perfect. That is what this cut achieves. This is the one that my colorist mentioned to me, and I ignored it for 2 years. I deeply regret those 2 years. There is one finishing technique inside this cut that nobody talks about. After the layers are cut, your stylist should point cut the ends, meaning the scissors go into the hair vertically rather than horizontally on the final pass. That vertical cutting creates micro-separation between the ends, which is what gives fine hair that lit from within, full body appearance. Without it, even a layered cut can look flat. Ask for it by name. Point cutting the ends. Those 4 words will change your next salon visit. Your natural elegance has always been there. This cut just finally lets your hair match it. Keep the soft shaggy layers cut fresh with a trim every 6 weeks. Fine hair in layers grows unevenly, and once the shortest layers start to catch up with the longer ones, the separation and movement begin to collapse. 6 weeks keeps the magic alive. We have covered 3 transformational styles, but part 4 is going to show you the specific mistakes women make after choosing the right haircut and accidentally undoing all the work. You will not want to skip this one. Part 4, the mistakes that undo every great haircut. You chose the right cut. You sat in that chair, you had the conversation, you walked out feeling incredible. And then 2 weeks later, something went wrong. The volume is gone. The shape has collapsed. And you are back to feeling like nothing works for your hair. Sound familiar? Here is the truth. The cut is only half the story. What you do after the salon visit either preserves the transformation or quietly unravels it. And for fine thinning hair over 60, there are specific habits that are undoing the work. And most women have no idea they are doing them. Mistake 1 is washing your hair every single day. This is one of the most damaging habits for fine hair. And it feels so counterintuitive because fine hair gets oily quickly. But daily washing strips the natural oils that give fine strands their only natural grip. Without that grip, hair goes limp within hours of styling. Swap daily washing for every other day, and use a volumizing dry shampoo at the roots on off days. The difference is noticeable within a week. Mistake 2 is applying conditioner from root to tip. For fine hair, conditioner near the scalp weighs every strand down immediately. The roots are where fine hair needs to be weightless. Your conditioner belongs on the mid-lengths and ends only, never touching the scalp. If you are currently working conditioner all the way through from root to tip, swap that habit today. You will notice your roots holding volume through the afternoon instead of collapsing by noon. Honestly, this single change is the one I wish I had known a decade earlier. Mistake 3 is blow-drying hair downward. When the airflow travels downward, following the direction of the hair, it seals the cuticle flat against the scalp. For fine hair, that is exactly the wrong direction. Swap it for blow-drying with your head flipped forward, or with the nozzle pointing upward at the roots. This lifts the hair away from the scalp as it dries and builds volume directly at the crown, exactly where fine hair needs it most. Mistake 4 is using heavy styling products. Mousse, cream, and serum all feel like solutions for thinning hair. They promise fullness on the label. But for genuinely fine hair, these products add physical weight to individual strands, and fine strands cannot carry that weight for long. Swap any heavy cream or serum for a lightweight volumizing spray applied only at the roots before blow-drying. That is where the lift happens. This one is everything. Mistake 5 is skipping your trim appointment when the budget gets tight. For fine thinning hair, the cut is the treatment. There is no product that replaces a fresh shape. When the layers round out and the graduation softens past its intended line, no amount of styling brings back what only scissors can restore. Protect your cut appointment the same way you protect your skincare routine. Because for your hair, it is exactly that. Your hair has always had potential. What it needed were the right habits to let that potential show. And now you have them. You just learned 3 stunning hairstyles built specifically for fine, thinning hair, and the 5 post-cut habits that determine whether any of them actually work. Most women spend years cycling through cuts without ever knowing the habits piece. Now you do. Your hair has texture waiting to be released, volume waiting to be built, and a shape waiting to finally match your natural elegance. These 3 cuts exist for exactly your hair type, and 2026 is the year you stop settling. Boom! Those beautiful eyes of yours have always deserved a frame that matches them. Now they have 3 to choose from. Tell me in the comments, which of the 3 hairstyles are you most excited to try? The textured pixie, the graduated bob, or the soft shaggy layers? Drop it below. I read every single one. Next time, we are looking at the one color mistake on fine silver hair that instantly ages a woman by 10 years. And the fix is simpler than you think. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.